Hey, sis, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You look pretty.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. I'm loving your hair. You know what? King Alex told me the other day. He was like, just yesterday, he was like, you know, his hair is beginning to be his way of counting and acknowledging that time is passing because he can feel his hair just lengthening
I
out.
know.
So
I can't wait till your hair like does what it
I
like
know,
it's
I know,
supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You gonna love it.
I know. I
It's
can't
freedom.
wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. So talk to me. Let's
Um.
let's let's introduce you to the guest first of all. Let's introduce you
Okay.
to all our viewers. So tell us your name.
Hey, you guys. My name is Debbie. Debbie Adequai. I've been knowing Princess Ada for like most of my life.
At this point, at this
Most
point,
of
it's
my
most of
adult
your life.
life.
At this
No, seriously,
point,
we went to LSU together. She's cool people. I've been knowing her. She's pretty much my sister. She and my sister are engineers, but she's my sister. And
you
I'm
are my
I'm happy to be
sister.
on this live. Honestly, I cannot express enough the gratitude, for adding me. Thank you. Any value that I can bring to anybody, I'm more than happy to. I live here in Houston, Texas with Princess.
Okay.
I told her I think third house. Um, I'm a realtor. Is all I do. Strictly real estate. Anybody looking for that plug in Texas and beyond, please hit me up.
Yes. So
That's it.
also we're talking about relocation. All of you that want to move to America, when you get ready to buy that house, please
Hit
hit my
me up.
sister up. She helped me buy this beautiful house that I love, and
Amen.
I'm by God's grace. If God gives me grace, who knows? I might even be buying another house. Anyway,
Amen. And I
fingers
am so
crossed.
here for it.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. So,
Amen.
so yeah. So,
Amen.
Delby, tell us more about yourself. Are you single?
Oh, I am
I'm a,
very single.
I'm obsessed with love. So, are you
I know.
single? Like, are you single, ready to mingle? Or are you single, like I can't be bothered anymore?
I am single and in love with real estate. How about
Okay.
that?
Wow. There's some things real estate can't do. Real estate can't give you orgasms. I guess it could.
It's kind
If you,
of
if
when
you
that it's kind of it really can. Have you
I
talk about
know.
when you are in the title company and they say your client has closed and the check has cleared? Is it not the closest you get to orgasm by yourself? I mean,
Nicole said, I'm single. It's my decision because I really don't want to get entangled at this point in my, for a student like me, and it might distract me. So when I'm in my final year, that's next year, I'd like to try it out. So for now, I want to focus on my education and build myself well on it.
she tells
Girl,
no lies.
period.
She tells no
Period.
lies. I
Yeah,
can't.
hold on to that. Hold on to that. I'm telling you, hold
She
on to
tells
that.
no
Hold on
lies.
to that.
Okay, I mean, honestly, I am single, but if we're gonna be like super honest, I'm not like single. I mean, we're girls. There's always somebody we can call for companionship, not necessarily sex, but for companionship. Maybe you want to go and eat, you want to play with somebody on the phone. Yeah, but as far as in a committed relationship, no, I'm in my lane. I'm
So,
working.
so, so tell us, would you like to be in a committed relationship? Is that a desire that you have if the right man comes along?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit of yourself. So we already know you're
Right.
Debbie. You live in Houston. You're a realtor.
Mhm.
What else do we know? So tell us about the guy you're looking to date.
Oh my God. Okay, so
Describe
a
him.
little before I get into that, a little about me. I'm 37 now. So I'm reaching my 40s, and I always thought, if you ask me this, I know I cannot believe it. If
That
you
hit me
ask me
certain
this
kind of
same,
way.
say again.
That hit me certain kind of way. You saying you're reaching
I
your 40s. That
know
makes
I
me
can't
feel like
believe it.
I'm reaching
But
my
no, get
50s.
this right. If you ask me this same question, like in my 20s, I would have. What is happening? Please, sorry, Jared. If you asked me the same question in my 20s, I would have told you, yes, a very rich man who is easygoing and stuff. But now, the only answer I will tell you, and I hate to sound, I guess, cookie cutter, but it's just somebody that knows God, somebody that has common
Okay,
sense, somebody that loves God.
common
Because
sense.
the
Okay.
stuff that I've seen outside here, money will not cut it. I mean, yes, it's good for your guy to be able to call, break you off. But just having money alone is not going to cut it. What if he has money, he doesn't have common sense? You see what I'm saying? What if he has
That
money, he
part.
doesn't know God? You see what
That
I'm
part.
saying?
That part.
So yeah, that. That's where I am now. If I'm
So
going
love
to,
God, love
man,
God. Say love God, have common
yes,
sense. What
yes.
else? What else?
I feel like
Love
you
God,
should
have
love
common sense.
God, have common sense, and then also be able to take my nonsense because me, I know I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay,
So I feel like
okay.
there's a certain degree of maybe passiveness I give guys. I don't really trust easily. I want someone who is able to stick through that. My I guess my younger, if you want to call it my younger. We
No,
can stick through the
I
younger
feel like
persevere.
every girl needs to have some younger. I
Yes,
think
now.
it's feminine to have younger.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
so is there
needed
an
though.
age
You can't
range?
just.
Is there an age range you date?
Honestly, I want to say 40 to 50.
So 40 to 50. Okay, that's a good age
I'm at
range.
about 37, so I need them to be older than me. I need that. That is a definite one because I've done the younger guy thing. That's not gonna happen again in my life. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, all
Yes.
right, okay.
And I mean
I
we
love
can
a
I
girl
don't
who
want to
knows
go
what
on a
she
whole
wants.
tangent on that one, but
Yeah, I love
that's
a
not gonna
girl who
happen
knows.
again.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love that you know what you want. So tell us, does this guy have to look a certain kind of way? Does he have to be certain
No,
kind of height
absolutely not.
so he can
Oh
be
well,
tall, short, fat?
I'm lying. Maybe okay.
Okay,
The height is no. Honestly, let me stop being shallow. He can look anyhow. Now that doesn't mean he should be
babe,
warm. It
don't
doesn't
lie,
mean.
Sha.
Eh.
Hi Josephine from Austin. How are you?
Yeah.
Austin is our neighbor here.
Oh yeah, Austin, Texas.
Yeah, Austin is our neighbor. We have a sister that lives in
I know,
Austin.
right? But yeah, no, it's okay. I don't want to be shallow.
But at the same time, you have to be honest though, because you don't want to say, "Oh, it doesn't have to be somebody." And this poor guy that is not very easy on the eyes, and maybe has 200 extra pounds.
Ooh.
How old are you? And you're like,
Okay, so
okay, okay,
let
there
me
you
be
go.
honest.
There you go.
I work my ass off to look a
Uh-huh.
certain way.
Uh-huh.
So
Talking about
at least go to the gym. At
okay,
least eat right. Don't eat like a trash
okay.
can.
Be
Yes,
healthy, right? Be
I mean,
healthy,
give
look healthy.
give a give a shit about how you look.
Okay,
Don't
now
just
you're
be a
talking.
bum out here. Yeah,
Now you're talking.
that's important to me. I think it's only fair because I take care of myself. I go to gym. I eat right. So this the least the man can do now.
To match your energy. Okay, so
Period.
since you talked about looking right, can you kind of do a 360 for us so we can see the looks? So,
That'll be very
so we can see the full package. Okay, okay, all right. Well, back up a little bit. Want to see a
Oh,
little bit more? Is it possible? We want to see the
uh-huh.
whole. Want to see the whole package? Hey, my sister, this one.
Package, it's packaging.
I need to look at this packaging. Oh my
Package
goodness,
is
you look right.
packaging.
Okay,
So
okay,
please.
okay. Can we have a three? Hey, voila, 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 voila.
Don't play
Okay,
with it,
all
don't play
right.
with it, don't play with it,
All
don't play with
right, all
it.
right. So some of us need to go back to the gym. Oh, hey, hey. You
Don't
look,
play with it,
you look
okay?
fantastic. Hi, Favor from Nasarawa State. You guys, please feel free to drop your questions. Feel free to push that request button. We're here to
Come
talk
on,
about
yes, come on,
love.
let's talk about the issues. Let's talk
Yeah.
about.
Yes, let's talk about love. Let's talk about date. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. My favorite topic. People come and say,
I won't
money is not
lie.
everything. It's okay. Money is not everything for you. Just give me all your money. It's everything for me. Just give me the money. That's all.
Please,
It's okay.
so next,
Money is a lot. It's almost everything. I can tell
it,
you
it
that.
is it is quite a big deal.
It is a bit like, come on, let's just be honest. Let's just keep it honest. Okay, so we've seen the whole package. So tell us, what's your deal breakers?
Ooh, okay. This is one that I feel like I'm glad I'm on this. This is one that I feel like I have to say. If I'm on a date with any man, it doesn't matter if he's older, young, any man, and he starts talking badly about either the woman that gave birth to his child or a woman in his family, we are done. I think that is a deal breaker. That is my number one deal breaker.
Just
Yes,
say full option. Yes, so full option baby girl. Wife material, 150
amen.
years. She cooks too.
Yes, that's my number one deal breaker. I feel like
Okay,
if you are
okay.
talking about a woman that sat down and born a whole child for you, and you are talking crap about her, it's only a matter of time. I
Sure.
mess with you, you are going to start talking crap about me to the next one. Is just how I feel.
That's
So
wisdom. I can tell
I
you
feel
right
like,
now.
yeah, the
That's
minute you
wisdom.
start talking anything
That's wisdom.
negative about your baby mom or any of your family members that is a
Yep.
female, I'm out of there. I'm done.
Okay. If a man tells you who you are, believe them the first time. If
Period.
anybody tells you who you are, believe them the
Period.
first time. So that
Yeah.
makes sense. So
Yeah.
do you have, so is that your only deal breaker? Any other deal
No.
breakers?
Or
Okay.
like a came and say money is good. So
Money is
if
good.
I'm
Well,
here
if I just
busting
say
my
money,
butt,
money, just like
trying to make
that.
money, the man should try and make money too. I'm not going to
Okay.
lie. I'm not trying to be shallow, but I'm not going to reduce my standard of the mind of man I'm dating on top love and say, oh, even if he's not making as much as I am, let me just manage him.
So,
I will not do that.
so
Maybe in my
tell us,
20s I would have tried, but I will not try again.
so
No.
tell us, does he have to make a certain amount of money? How much,
I will
what is the minimum amount
say
of
a
money he
certain
has to make?
amount, but I would just say to the same level that I'm making.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? There are ways to
Okay.
eyeball that now. There's way to size those things. So I think
Okay.
asking direct, pointed questions is obviously the first way.
Let me tell you, I had a first time something happened to me yesterday. I was on a Kendra show recently, right? So I've had all these guys hitting me up, and there was
Oh
this
God.
guy, and I'm not even going to lie. Like whenever this guy hit me up, I was gonna dismiss him. When I asked him what he do for a living, he's like, "Oh, he's a trucker." I'm like, "Thanks." But
Hey friend, I like truckers.
no, I do not. I do not. Sorry, I am a little bit too bougie for that. But anyway, I was gonna dismiss him, and and then he had a private profile. I'm like, can you make your profile public so I can
May
see
we
you
see
before
them,
I
okay?
know if I talk to you, I don't want to be catfish. And then it was funny because before I even asked him, like maybe like a Kendra, how much do you make question? I'm like, this guy sent me his W-2. I said the
Shut
God
up.
damn you.
Are
This
you
guy
lying?
sent me. No, I'm not
Wait,
lying.
wait, wait,
This guy
wait,
sent
wait,
me.
wait. Wait, please. Let's bring it back in. Let's bring it back in. Let's bring everything back in. For your W2, they don't they put your social security for your W2.
He blocked it out. Of
I
course,
was saying,
that means he's smart
please
now.
give me,
I don't know. Oh, no, no, no. Oh,
please
come
give
on
me
now.
that
Come on.
password.
I feel I gave him that. He's smart. He blacked out his address.
Okay.
He left his name there because his Instagram name and his real name was closed, so it's him, right? But I thought it was a bold move.
And I was
I
just
thought it
about
was
to
a
ask
bold
you,
move.
how did that make you? Did you feel like
I,
more confident, or was that a red flag for you?
no, 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 it wasn't a red flag to me. It was kind of like, this man is like, yeah, I know what you guys be thinking sometimes that we truckers don't make shit. So here you go. Because like for me, like, I was actually surprised that he made that much money.
I told
I didn't think
you
truckers
I
made
like
money.
truckers. Like,
I don't know.
but
And
you
I'm
know
just
what,
like,
madam? You know what,
but they
madam?
work at night, and like, what am I gonna do with that?
And you know what? They don't sit
Well,
down on your head 24/7. They have to go and drive somebody's load. So you get the chance to miss them. They go and come. You see what I mean? They're
I
not
don't
in your house
know.
sitting on your
I
head
don't
24/7.
know. I don't know. But
I
anyway, right now he seems interesting, and I've met a lot of wild people. Like if I start telling you my Kendra stories,
uh-huh.
I told myself I'm going to start recording voice audios about each and every guy that
At
I
this
thought
point, you
had
should just put them on
prospects.
live. Maybe see.
Oh, I'm telling you, you guys, don't let us just be talking. No, please ask your questions. Ask your questions. Ask your question
Sorry.
about money. He should make enough so that we can balance life because raising kids is a lot. I'm telling you, children are expensive. I remember when my children were young, I would tell them, you people are so expensive. Just, they wanted me to have more children. I was like, nope, I'm not having more children. Children are too expensive. So the guy was like, you don't need to buy a child. You don't need to. I'm like, look at you.
If only you knew. If only he knew.
I'm like, do you know how much you cost me, son? Do you know how much you cost?
And then boys too. I heard they drink half gallon of milk a day. Boys they consume
My
food.
children don't actually eat so much, but then again, I don't even know what they eat or don't eat. Do you know one thing about me? People don't understand why I hustle so hard. I hustle so hard because I feel like just because I'm a single mom who has kind of drawn the line with regards to I got my children to start helping me out.
Yeah.
You know how a lot of women they don't let men go to markets because they know that if the man goes to market, the man will spend more money because he will not price anything.
Oh,
He can even buy
the right thing.
he can even buy you rotten fruits. You can tell him to go and buy one pencil. He will buy a box of 200. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he saw.
Yeah.
So but earlier in life, after I started asking Uche to just do it, because like right now, if I tell you, I don't know how Sam's Club look like. I don't know how Walmart look like. Anything I want, like Sephora is where I draw the line. I'm like, I can't tell you guys go to Sephora. It's not okay.
Sephora for me.
I'm like, it's not okay.
You better pass me. I
say it's not okay. So because he does all the shopping, sometimes I don't even like to see my food expense because palpitation. I just got Sam's $400. But I'm like, no, don't worry about it. Just work harder. Just work harder. Don't worry about it. Just make more money. Because like I'm telling you, but yeah, I don't be
So
looking at
please,
their
honestly,
food
I know
bills.
like we're still waiting for questions or whatever, we people are here. But please, I'm loving these Kendra G stories, both online and off. Please.
You guys, please, if you want to come on live, just send me that request. Ask me your questions. I want to talk to you about relocation. Don't forget, I'll talk to you about money. I'm giving away $400 on
Oh
Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah, Saturday, September 23rd. You guys go save the date. I will try to put a link I will try to schedule the YouTube live. It's gonna be on YouTube live. If you apply to my scholarship, do not, do not, do not let your village people happen to you. Okay? Okay? Make
Village people
sure
are
you
village,
save the dates. Save the date, save the time, because you have to be there to be the awardee. If you're not there and I call your name, I'm going to call the next person. Okay?
Okay,
So I'm going
so
to have a
me
list.
self that I did Houston with you at Sabia Fit win.
Let me tell you, the deadline to apply is over. Sorry.
Okay.
The deadline to apply. This is the person that applied for the
She's like next.
scholarship. Next deadline to apply for it is over. In fact, for you that you are in this Houston with me, I have a link for you to help me donate to this. Donate to this. Where is it? Donate to this.
Put the link. Well, send me the link.
Yeah, I have a link. Please, people, help me share this link. This link is going to help us continue to give the scholarships. Why is this thing not? Aha. Sure.
How often
Okay.
how often do you send these?
So
How often do you
my
give these
goal
away?
my goal this year is to give 4 of them. I've already given one. The second one was delayed a little bit, but by God's grace, I will still, keep pushing. I was really hoping to, get a lot of donations to be able to help me do this, but like so far, I haven't really gotten much donations. And thank you to everybody who
Who did
donated
it?
so far.
Thank
A
you,
few
people.
people have donated,
Thank
but
you.
I'm really committed. This is something that God has put in my heart to do, and I'm really committed to help 4 African youths grow their
Amen.
life
I will
this year by
definitely,
sowing the seed.
definitely
Because
donate. I think that's a
right
word
now,
of God.
yeah, right now, even with the dollar naira rates, it's almost 1,000 naira to a dollar. So this is like 400,000 almost to somebody. I know that it can help somebody. It will not change your life because trust me,
It will
400K
help.
is not that, but it will
Yes,
help
so
you, achieve a big goal this year, and that is really what I want.
I don't
Okay.
understand. That's another thing that is scaring me. Popsy just came. I told you Popsy is in town, right? And he was
Mm-hmm.
telling me that 1,000 naira, $1,000 now is like 8,000 in
One
Abi.
thousand naira, $1,000 is like almost $1 million. 1,000 naira,
A
one thousand
million is
dollars is
it?
almost $1 million. Yes, nine
My
fifty k.
God.
Exactly,
So 400
exactly.
is yes a big deal. So Amanda
Yeah.
Maula, I appreciate you doing that. You people should
Please
swipe
share
up
the
to see the
link. Oh yeah, share
share
the
the
link
link.
and
You
please
know, you
save
never know.
the.
That's really actually like something that can help somebody out. If it's not you today, maybe it will be you tomorrow. So share
Absolutely. I
today,
still have
better
2 more.
tomorrow.
Yep, I still have 2 more to give this year. So all you really have to be present, learn some things from, because some people apply for that scholarship, but they couldn't even really write. I asked that you tell me what you're going to do with the money. Some people did not even talk to that, And if you have been following me, those that follow me, you will see them. They will like, this is my goals. This is
Uh-huh.
how much this money will be. This is what I'll use it for, and it will make sense. Don't come and tell me you're going to use 400K to buy a house. Come on now. You know go
No
buy
fish.
house. So why are you?
I know break.
Exactly? So make sure that you are writing something that is Yeah, someone said yes. $1 is 1,000 naira. Can you imagine? Exactly.
Are you serious?
So yeah, so
Wait,
it can go a long
where are you
way.
seeing these comments? There's not be small something though.
Don't worry, I'll be helping you with this. I can read this for you. So let's get into the kind of man you're looking for, right? So he should be 40 to 50.
Okay.
You guys, this is my sister. She's in Houston. She's single, ready to mingle. So please, you saw that package. That package was packaged.
It's
So
packaging.
so tell us if a guy meets your criteria, how can he reach you? How can he holler at you? How can he
Oh.
talk to you?
Oh, okay. Well, honestly, I know we're on Facebook now, but I'm gonna type it in here. I'm very active on Instagram.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna go live on Instagram after this too.
Yes, yes.
But
So
yeah, I'll share my.
tell us your name. Just spell out your name on Facebook
Oh,
and
okay.
Instagram.
First name Debbie, but it's spelled Debbie. My Instagram handle is my first name Debbie AHTX. So that's Debbie AHTX on Instagram. And on Facebook, you just find me my first name Debbie, last name Adokpaye. That's
Okay.
ADOKPAYE. Okay.
Okay,
And then
so
please,
there you
so
have it.
please, I don't want a bunch of jaga jaga. Come correct, because it's not because it's internet. It means that you should just don't. Please come correct, people. Okay,
All right, you
let's be.
guys have it. Hi, Judge. How are you? Let us know if you want to join us on live. We're here talking about love. We're here talking about money. We're here talking about relocation. Okay.
Amen.
So now that we have talked about love and what's, the kind of man Debbie desires, Debbie, let's get into the money. Okay. So you told us her Instagram handle is Debbie at Houston, Texas. Is Debbie at, is HTX,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
X,
yeah.
X.
I'm gonna type it right here
Correct.
for you guys. Okay.
That girl, Nicole, goodness, money. No, she's fine. She's typing it. She just missed the S. So it's X. Debbie 8HTX. Okay?
Thanks, you guys.
All right. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks a lot for dropping that there. So let's talk about money. You're a realtor. One of the things I like to talk about here on social media is relocation. Okay?
Amen.
So because Nigeria is rough. Now I don't even know how people. Okay, thank you so much. I saw that now, Debbie. So Nigeria is rough. I don't even have to survive in Nigeria. Me, when I lived in Nigeria, I told myself, I said it's fine. I just came back from work, exhausted, or trying to relax. Okay, well, relax for both of us. I'm getting ready to go
I
and relax.
know. Come and hang out
Relax
with us. So.
with a glass of champagne myself. So yes, relaxation is calling me. But I find this very relaxing. So let's get into the money. So what kind of advice can you give somebody, let's say, someone who just moved to Nigeria right
Move
now?
to
Of course, money is
Nigeria.
tight.
Live to the US.
Moved from Nigeria to the US. They landed in Houston. They hit you up. They're like, oh, I'm trying to find a house, but money is tight. What kind of budget do you think they need to be able to find something reasonable for like a one person, and then maybe we can talk about for like a family as well?
For a one person, I would definitely say, okay, so if it's a family, let's start with family. If it's a family, husband and wife, I would say work on your credit, 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 credit. I can't sing it enough. I cannot sing it enough. If you don't have credit, please, once you move to America, go and establish credit. I understand that we don't use that in Nigeria. It's not important, but that is your bread and butter here.
Someone
As
said
long as you
Nigeria
can
is not just rough,
maintain,
but it's tough.
man.
Someone said Nigeria is not just rough, but it's tough. I hear you. I hear you.
Credit.
Nigeria,
If you are
Nigeria is
coming
hard.
here and you say you want to do anything, you want to make any moves, apartments to house, business to, work, just please work on your credit. Once you come here, establish credit and work on it. Take out credit card that you know that you can pay and pay it. Establish your credit. After that, many doors are open to you. As far as, renting an apartment, you get a bunch of, first month free if you have a good credit score over 620. For buying a home, you need that same 620, but you want your credit to have like a good history. So not just having the good credit. Now, please, people, when you do it, make sure that your credit history is sound. From the time you start, don't drop the ball at all. It really makes a huge difference. When you go to buy a house, when you go to rent apartment, when you go to start your business, those are the things they look at, your borrowing history, which is, in America, your credit. So that's why I would say
Okay.
you should start. Then as far as jobs and hustling, don't come here and be proud. If there's any job that you see, take it. I
That
mean,
part.
really, there's, the
That
difference I
part.
noticed between America and Nigeria. You can work in Nigeria, you will never see money. But if you put yourself and apply your hard work here, you will grow, you will make money,
No
you will
matter,
prosper.
yeah, no matter what you
As
do, Uche,
long as,
your
as long
King
as you're
Alex.
working hard. So don't
Yeah.
come with the mentality like, oh, there's a job, there's a certain level of job or service industry I won't do. Anything you see, do. As long as it's
Yep,
paying you
that's
money,
that's
do
solid
it.
advice. That's solid advice. Your King Alex is a pizza delivery driver. This guy is pay. He has been paying our electric bill. Oh.
See now,
You know how summer is. We have a bill $500 and something dollars. And
baby,
I said,
now was
I said, my
318.
five
Now only me they live
hundred
here
and
with these 2 months.
something. I
Three
said,
hundred and eighteen dollars
I
and
even
50.
asked him whether he wanted me to help him. He said, oh no, I got it. I say,
Well,
that's my name.
hello. Yes.
So yeah, so
I would say the
that's legit,
two.
Cha.
Yeah, I would say the two big things when you come to the US is just have a work ethic like no other, and establish your credit and keep, establish your credit and keep a good credit history. With those two things, you can take off into any area. If you want to work for someone, if you want to work for yourself, having those two things, I think you are set up for success. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I'm glad you brought up work ethic. So since January this year, I've been trying to hire a couple of Nigerian youths. At some point, I was all the way up to 7 people that I hired living in Nigeria that were working for me here in America virtually.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of the things that you quickly find when you work with Nigerians is that the work ethic is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm glad that, if any of my, Nigerian workers are still here, that they hear it from someone else. Your work ethic is very important. Right now, I work from home. My employees trust me to bring the work, even though I'm living in my house. I'm not coming into the office.
Guys,
So
trust me, there is no two ways about it. You
yeah,
have to work your ass off. There's no two
trust is
ways
very
about
important.
it.
You
Yeah.
can't just say because nobody's looking at you that you don't do the right thing. No, you're gonna get fired. You're gonna get
Very
fired.
quick.
Period.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel
So
like actually the work ethic here is actually more pronounced than in Nigeria. I feel like in Nigeria, if you're in an institution, like a government institution where you're a worker, you can kind of get away with just kind of flying under the
exactly,
and not
and
really
that's why they don't pay
getting
you
much
much
done.
there. Yeah,
That's never
you
going to
can't go
happen
like
here.
exactly. You can't be in Nigeria. You're making 50K a month. You're crying. It's not enough. It's not enough. Someone offers you a job in America to give you 200K a month, 300K, 400K a month. Then you now think you're going to come with that kind of energy. No, you're going to get fired. No
Immediately,
one is going
yes.
to take that from you.
Fine, yeah. It's not
When
just
they
us. I
pay
mean,
you
it's not
real
just us.
money,
It's the way things
yeah.
are.
When they pay you real money, they need you to do
Real
real
work.
work. They need to be able to, you need to be able to deliver that value. So thank you so much. What you just said right now, building a credit history, making sure your credit is good, making sure you hit the ground. In fact, before you even enter plane, your family and friends here, start asking them who is going to hire you first. And in
Period.
fact, the next day, after jet lag or something, whose child can you babysit?
Mm-hmm.
Because from day one, you need to start thinking about making
Yeah.
money. But